Hi, Dr. Bridget here with another prescription for success. Today I'm talking about what can you do to be positive. So to me, in this time where we've got this virus that's going on, I haven't been out for 3.5 weeks and I haven't been well as well, but to me I could sort of focus on what I can't do and what's awful. I could listen to the news and get myself going down in one of these downward spirals, but I just refuse to do that because I know that my emotional state, my positivity has an effect on my reality, has an effect on my body in terms of the physiology in my body, and all of those things create behaviours which get us results. So I'm pretty determined to be positive. So I've created some sort of routine, I've created plans, I've created visions, and I just wanted to run you through a few things that I have done, just maybe give you some ideas, because there's always something that you can do. Like I know I'm in a pretty privileged position because I've got a huge garden here, and I've also got a pension, so that does make me really privileged in this scenario. But whatever scenario you're in, you can do something that's positive. So I sent off for some chrysanthemums. So in the morning I come down and I water my chrysanthemums, and that's given me a bit of a structure. So that's the first thing I do. My husband is in there clearing out the greenhouse because we've just ordered some seeds, we've ordered some compost, we're just waiting for them to arrive, and I've sort of got that vision for creating my own vegetable patch and being really excited about that, actually, because I've been trying to do this for many years. So it's an opportunity, isn't it? I've also cleaned out, I bought this pod. Actually it's a time travel machine, but it is really a pod, and I can sit in there and meditate, and I can do my planning in there because the weather's picking up now, and actually within this it'll be quite warm, and it's another space where I can actually sit and become positive and grounded and really just get myself in that great state. So I just wanted to take you down to the place where the vegetable patch is going to be now. A few years ago we bought an old sewage works that's attached to our garden, and we started to transform that now, and I've actually got time to do something with it now. I quite often sit here for half an hour just sort of looking around me, doing some planning, feeding the chickens, so they get used to me now. When I'm doing a bit of gardening around the garden, I bring the soil over and they grub around in that for worms and grubs, and it's really quite peaceful, and I'm finding that really useful. So it's really about what sort of environment are you in and what can you do to create a bit of environment where you're peaceful. So this is a really interesting area that I've been developing over the last probably several years really, and I've now got time to actually do something with it. So in terms of my vision and wanting to be a great trainer and coach to everyone, either in South Wales or the UK, it's really, can I use this area to put sort of a training room up, to put a coaching room up, to put a room where people can meet so that I can develop a community interest company. And I feel really inspired by doing that, and I've actually got some time now to do it. So that's a big positive for me, and just being out in the countryside and just being in the nature, I guess, isn't it? You can hear the birds singing, the sky's blue, there's not much traffic, and yeah, it's great. So I'm going to be starting to fill in the forms for my community interest company today. So what is it that you can do to improve your environment, to actually behave in a way that will improve your environment, so that creating a reality that keeps you going through this challenging time and sets you up for being where you want to be in, I don't know, 4, 6, 12 weeks, who knows. But I think it's about having that vision and then taking the action and staying positive and thinking, what can I do rather than what can't I do. So I look forward to seeing you next week on the next video. Think about what you can do. If you're feeling stuck, give me a shout. I'm more than happy to talk through things with you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.